Hi everyone, and welcome to the very first Tecmo football fantasy vlog brought to you by me, your commissioner. Every week I'm going to try to do my best to bring the week's news and updates as the season progresses. For our vlog today, we'll be covering the first 3 weeks of the season, commonly known as our division block, as everyone should have already played their division already, and hopefully put your team in prime position moving forward. Now let's take a look at the power rankings. That should be about here. This tool is provided by the ESPN Fantasy Toolkit, located right there on the front page for all you league managers out there. Looking here at the top, you will be able to see that the Deflatriots and Boston TD parties are leading the pack at 3-0, just killing each and every one of their opponents outside of week 1 for Boston TD party, where they had a game of the week. We'll get to that here in a bit. A surprising 3-0, it has to go to Cheeks Bailey's Knights, who's just scathing on through to victory, waiting until the Monday night game to finish. Oh man, if I was that team, I would honestly say that is way too close for comfort. As you guys can see, the 3 teams leading the pack, that the 2 and 1 spot, number 1 is going to be our point master and current ultimate champion Black Migo Gang, standing at 409 total points, followed by the rookie Nada Nuttin and our scoring favorite, always in contention, Green Bowl Packers. The following teams, they're off to a decent patch, just a tweak or two off, being at 1 and 2, and that, of course, we're talking about the runner-up to Point Masters, Average Joe's, standing at 399, just almost there. Prime Rush, the newly formed Prime Rush, consisting of Ernie from the Gold Rush and Prime times Maurice, and the comeback kid himself, Kid Sucio, 1 and 2, killing it in week 2, and we'll get to that here in just a moment. Now, just a warning, if the following 3 players are all on fantasy suicide watch, so please be sure that if you know what's going on, you keep in touch with them. Hey, offer them a trade, because they could be using it at this point. And of course, we're talking about Dusty Bottoms, the Millennium Falcons, and former Ultimate Champion Sacktown Blitz, just inches away from oblivion in Fantasyland. But hey, nobody's out. This is after 3 games. All you did was just play against your division. Look forward to the rematch towards the end of the season and get that W's there. Just to give you guys a heads up, every week I do my best to attribute accolades to everybody, so that way you guys know how good you're doing or what you left behind. Today I'm going to do all those recaps of the past weeks, just a reminder on how it goes. The team of the week given to the teams that blow out their opponents by a devastating margin of victory. The Bill Walsh Award given to the team who wins their games by starting all players with the highest points per position. Basically what I'm saying is that your bench is not better than your starters, and that happens few and far between, I'm not gonna lie. Lastly is the Jim Morrow Award, given to the team who started the wrong player and given the points left behind would have sealed the victory, even if the other team played their perfect lineup. So what it is, for example, if you played must start Marshawn Lynch, but yet you've got James Starks who outscored him, and James Starks would have pummeled your opponent even if they played their best player who was on the bench, you earn the Jim Moore Award. So please be careful there. So for the following segment, we're going to go week by week. And week 1 team of the week goes to the Deflatriots, who was the highest point differential of 36.5 on their opponent. The Green Bowl Packers had the perfect lineup on that week, so the Bill Walsh Award will be awarded to them. And no team, and this is, like I said, it's not rare, but with the Jim Moore Award, someone should be leaving points behind, but apparently no team would have won their game even with the optimal substitution. So no Jim Moore Award for week 1. Moving on to week 2, we've got Kid Susio taking home the Team of the Week honors, as well as the Bill Walsh. So Team Susio was just on a hot streak, leading right now the league with a 71.4 point differential. That's a romping right there. The average Joes, unfortunately, because they benched Eric Decker, James Starks, and Jordan Reed, they're walking away with the Jim Moore Award. And going on with week 3 this last week, we went from praising Kid Susio to condemning him because he decided to go with the Browns D against the Raiders instead of playing the Rams defense. And just to let you know, all Raiders fans are happy that you got the Jim Moore Award by also benching CJ2K. Whereas the Team of the Week honors will go to the Deflatriots, who has been in the running every week. So they won it in week 1. They're winning in week 3, but they were still over 50 points in week 2. So Deflatriots is definitely the team to be careful in playing moving forward. Black Migo Gang took home the Bill Walsh Award. He was just, everybody on his team just scored tremendously. So week 3 definitely he earned his award, no problems there. So to go along with these performances, I like to acknowledge the players that also top the leaderboard. So each week, I also like to praise the top players there. And as you can see, I've given a little homage here. But highlighting for week 1, Carlos Hyde, everybody kind of passed on him, but the Green Bowl Packers decided, you know what, I'm going to stick to my team, going to pick up the back, and he was rewarded justly in week 1. Week 2, actually the top player there was in the free agency. It's Travis Benjamin, which I noticed somebody went out and picked him up afterwards, which is great. But in week 2, the only starter that went up there was 2 by only points of a fraction. But Larry Fitzgerald definitely killed it for the Deflatriots. Antonio Brown was the close second in week 2, but Larry Fitz sealing it, showing that the old man still got game. And then we've got Nada Nuttin taking a chance on the Falcons against his Cowboys, and Devontae Freeman posting the season high currently 48.5 points for his performance. Well, that does it for today. Just a reminder that this week, week 4, is the start of the bye week, so be sure that your lineup is without any of those. Also, dues are still need to be done. The handful of players, please. We will be announcing when the late fees start to hit, so please be sure to pay before that occurs. I have to suffer when paying back the winners. You will need to pay for those suffering. Just to let you guys know, always happy to do this. Going to try to do this as much as I can every week if possible. If not, until next time, thank you guys a lot and have a good season.